What I feel is only the mother exists. There's nothing except the mother. Life itself is a mother. We are in the mother, mother in us, so we are not two, we are not separate. But with the mother, just aspire for the mother and she will protect you and she knows what to do with you and hand over yourself. So descending force, mother, now this descending force is a very, very strong active. You just open yourself, just remember her, just feel her, just give yourself to the mother. Mother means that who is controlling, who is the responsible, who is behind all this creation, that mother. And once she will start descending in you, she will open your chakras and
Can you speak to us first, perhaps, just to bridge from the session we just did? How can we embody the mother in our life?
first thing is I not know anything. I have no any idea what she's telling. Really empty. But let me express my ignorance and whatever little bit I can, mother will tell me or I'll try to share my life. Because knowledge is endless and we are zero. But we have little bit tajarba, experience of life. What I feel is only the mother exists. There's nothing except the mother. Life itself is a mother. We are in the mother, mother in us, so we are not two, we are not separate. Mother is a consciousness and force of the divine in us. And you know, in normal, ordinary life, when we see how the mother grow the child, you all may be having experience how you grow your children. We are all children of the divine mother. And mother always try to see her child more better, more beautiful, more better, more good. And life is an opportunity. Life is a one game which is helping us to constantly renew ourselves, constantly improve ourselves. So now, what is the role of life? What is the role of the mother which has given us this opportunity? So main thing is that I have to renew and improve myself. That is the whole game. Every day is given for that purpose. Dig yourself and discover the knowledge how I can improve my life. Mother is always there to help you. Little bit work hard to dig. How can I dig myself? How can I dig? What is the process of dig? When any pain, when any pressure, when any situation, circumstances which comes to little bit tense you or to break you or to give you some sort of uneasiness, it means that life is telling you, cultivate, dig. Digging means always remember when you dig something, little pain, little pressure, little something will happen. The up, downs, difficulties, problems, and all these things, this is a digging process. Nature's process. Nature always trying her best. How? Because we are children of the mother, so mother always with her ways try her best to create situations, circumstances to little bit go deep inside you. As soon as you start thinking more, going more deeper inside you, a beautiful process will start. You yourself can is responsible of your life. And you yourself has to little bit create, aspire to know yourself, to become better yourself. If I have a constant this aspiration that I have to improve my life, I have to become better, I have to know myself, I have to live this life, I have not to worry for my surviving or for my any other thing. Life is the only first and the only priority of life. So life will give you everything because life is carrying the whole. We are carrying the divine inside. So life is everything is waiting for you to give you all. But mother said, you little bit, ask me, ask me. I am giving you already. More than you deserve, I am giving to you. But if you ask me, I can open all the doors. I can give you the whole. So that's why the mothers and Sri Aurobindo's whole yoga, whatever they said, they only in one word they completed. They said, aspire, constant, live with your highest aspiration all the times. Every day, little bit, improve your aspiration. Little bit, cultivate your aspiration. Every day with a new aspiration, more better aspiration, more better, more better, more better. And that way, life will start opening herself and life will start giving you everything. What you are doing here is also the same thing. So life is a competition with our own self. Remember it. Understand? Competition is also attitude. Live with a competition attitude. One is a picnic attitude, I told. This is a competition attitude. These two attitudes compete yourself. I have to compete competition with my own self. You know, when we compete others, how hard we work. We prepare, we think, so just a competition with others, outside competition. But it's an inner competition with our own self. So with that attitude of competition with your own self, if one can activate that, then that is the highest, best process to learn, to grow, and to progress. Life has only one meaning: learn, grow, progress. So whatever you're doing is very good. This is the same thing. And the thing is that now what we will do with this knowledge, what you're learning, because sometimes the knowledge becomes a burden, is a headache. And knowledge also expires very fast, remember it. Nothing, knowledge also expires. What you know today, use it now. Yesterday it will become old. So always remember, always like a river, new water, new consciousness, new, always new. That is Sri Aurobindo's yoga. Constant new with the new consciousness. Awake and manifest. Live this life. So what I little bit know is that in all this process, never forget the mother. Always remember the mother is with you. Always remember all the forces are with you. And if one is constantly remembering the mother, mother is always with you, so she will do her best for you. Now, because knowledge is another thing, but what I am living here, that I can little bit share with you. There was a day when I was thinking what to do with this life. I did not want to live like this, but then I don't know how this aspiration connect me with the mother. First and the last and the only connection, only contact. And then how she on each step, like a child carrying you and preparing you, preparation, wonderful preparation period. With all the up downs, with all everything, and I not make any effort to love her, to make any strong connection with her, but something happened. It is difficult to forget her. It's difficult to live without her. It is impossible even to not to think about her. Always, constantly, she is in everywhere in the whole being, everywhere around. And she is guiding, she is giving all this intuition. In this ashram, we have no budget, no money, nothing, no connections, not even we ask someone to give us money, no any architect, nothing. How she designed everything, how she create everything, how she send all these things, and thing happens. Never anything stops. Sometimes it is surprising that how. But when she's with you, she knows her work. We are just toys or instruments of her. Even not to think that we are instruments, she knows that what we are for her. And she is, her nature, mother nature is to expand, 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 expand. And she is doing this work. That is the integral yoga for me. Always remember the mother, always with your highest aspiration, aspire, and always feel that I have to improve. I have to little bit. I have to more and more hand over my life to the mother. And she is improving. She is doing her work. But we can from ourselves also little bit open, give ourselves so she can do her work. Mother said, don't do anything, don't feel anything, don't even think anything, let me do my work. Just imagine. If we stop feeling, stop thinking, start imagining, start doing anything, and just hand over ourselves to the divine. I am here and I am yours. This is Mother's mantra. I am here and Mother said, just tell me I am here and I am yours. And then I'll do my work. So that faith, how to awaken, how that faith can grow in us. Ask the mother, please, mother, grow that faith in me that I can love you. I can give myself to you. Mother said, whatever you want, just ask me. I am waiting that you ask me and I give to you. I am giving you already, but if you ask me, then I can give you more. So anything, never depend on your own limited capacities. We have very limited capacities. With limited capacities, we cannot live this big life, good life. So only just hand over yourself, ask the mother, and she is always giving us, always ready to give us. And that way things are happening. And this is just every day looks like the beginning of life. Every day is like it is just today we have started. Every day you feel that you are a kindergarten. So never feel like that you know anything and you can do anything or you can do anything, nothing. We are nothing, know nothing. This is mother said always. Just like a child, offer yourself, give to me, feel like that, and let me do my work. Mother's presence is here, peace presence is here, many presences are here. And that way, how she is creating this kind of things, without any planning, without never plan anything in life, and never worry for anything in the life. This is the power of the mother. Once you love the mother, all your problems finish, all your worries finished. And always mother, because she preparing us, so she always give new opportunities to grow, to learn, and to manifest her programs. And in one word, love the mother, that is the highest. To always live with the mother, establish your relation, connection with the mother. I am not a speaker. Sara din, whole day, whole life, only working, 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 always. So but things happen when sometimes this kind of situation happens to speak. So little bit what I know, I speak.
Thank you, Swamiji. You know, we people who are from the Sri Aurobindo and the Mother path, we call this wonderful being who was born as Mira Alpasa. We call her the Mother, and we know that she represents the Mother, and she's one individuated form of the Great Mother. Can you speak to that? Because sometimes people who don't know Mother and Sri Aurobindo, they get a little confused when we say the Mother. Who do we mean? What do we mean?
This is Mother Ashram, Sri Aurobindo Ashram. So when we speak about the mother, for me, she's mother, but mother said, Sri Aurobindo said, where you are reading this book of mother, mother is a force and consciousness of the divine. Everything is a force and consciousness of the divine. So everything is a mother. Mother means not only mother can manifest, mother can come in any forms. Whenever there is a need to do some amendments to some changes, Mother come in human forms. Many times Mother said, I never leave this earth. From the first day I am on this earth. She already explained about her many last lives where she was in body in different places. So now Mother came in this form in Mother Meera. If you know, if you read the Mother stories, how all the gods, they were just like a children. Mother said, they are all my children. Krishna, Ganesha, even Shiva, Christ, all they were coming to the Mother. Mother stories, very beautiful. So Mother is a creative essence of everything. She is the creator of all, whatever. She is the mother of all. Mother said, I sent notice to all the gods, please now come back. Sri Aurobindo Yoga is no more gods. Enough. No more falsehood. No more ignorance. No more death. This is the integral yoga of Sri Aurobindo. Just imagine that, how revolutionary this thought. Enough with the gods. Let us go beyond gods. It is, it is a renewal of life. It is a renewal of whole system till today. What system we created, developed, this is a mental created system. Aurobindo said, now there will be a new system, psychic system. Replacement of ego with the psychic being, with the soul. So that is what they are calling, they are saying, no more death, no more falsehood, no more ignorance, no more gods. We have that potential, that power to go beyond gods. But it is difficult to understand this thing. But if Mother said, but for those who are student of integral yoga, this for them, there's no need to go to the temples and God and all these things. But if you cannot stop, if you cannot control, you can go. But for this yoga, there's no need of that. So it means that we have that power, we have that potential, that consciousness. If we can grow, if we can awaken in that, in us, that consciousness, then divine is the ultimate object, right? Divine is the only thing. So Mother, in their yoga, they always speak about divine, divine which lives inside us. And always do something that this divinity can, this psyche can awaken and this divinity can start manifesting. So
She invited all the gods to join in the new creation.
she said, now, like yesterday was a Shivratri. Mother said one day Shiva came to the ashram to meet Mother. They met. There's a conversation of Shiva and the Mother. And Mother said to Shiva, now stop all these things, what you're doing. Come with us, let us do some now, new work, new something. And Shiva said, no, I don't want to stop my business, my work, whatever. But Shiva said, okay, Mother, if you tell me, what can I do for you? So Mother said, okay, if you cannot stop, do this thing. So he said, okay, tathastu, something of transformation. So he did it. Then Mother went to Sri Aurobindo and told him that I met Shiva and I told him to do this and he did it. And Sri Aurobindo said, no, we don't want it like that. So Sri Aurobindo with his power cancel it. He said, no, our yoga is different. We have to do it like it. So there are certain this kind of stories, many different stories like that. But said most of the gods, they already surrendered, they already withdrawn, they already hand over themselves to the Mother. Ganesha always was very constantly coming to the Mother. Krishna completely descended in the Mother, in the Sri Aurobindo. But these things, They have written, but for us it is difficult to understand what is the meaning of all these things. But life is a changing process, is an evolutionary process. And everything in our life is an evolutionary crisis. So because nature wants that we always improve, become better, change, and move forward, something new. So man is not a final stage of this creation. Man is a transitory period. Like monkey to man, now next is a man to this supramental being, some new being. And that new being will be that for that new being, a very something like a very deep process is going on. Some new forces, they are now active, and some new substance in the elements and everything is slowly entering in this present substance system and transforming. Is a period of transformation. And that change is happening, and we can see that how things are changing. If we can open ourselves and aspire and more become receptive, then these new forces, they can descend in us and they can do their work.
Can you speak about the map of India that Mother is sitting with and all the prime ministers, Nehru and Indira Gandhi, Vajpayee?
I think this picture is around the partition before. So after the partition, this Jawaharlal Nehru came to the ashram to meet mother. And then mother made this map. And she said that India is a Bharat Mata, Mother India. So they said that this India represents, it is the soul of this earth. So mother said that how can any force or anything can depart this partition of this Pakistan partition. Mother said India is the soul, and this is unholy. It happened, but this is not a permanent. It is a temporary thing, and nobody can cut the India. Nobody cut the soul of Earth. One day, again, this will be together. And look, it is just after the partition, it, we visited the place, and how she said that, no, like she said, I am like a mother represent to Mother India. She was that who has that courage that time in front of those peoples who make the partition, and she's sitting with them with this map. And sooner or later, now situations are happening that maybe this partition will finish, and let us see what happens.
We have a question there.
I was wondering if you would speak about Kundalini and the Sakuru and the connection and the importance of the Sakuru. Is Sakuru?
Look, this Kundalini knowledge is a very old, but it's like a old knowledge. There was this tradition that some forces are there, and Kundalini in Sri Aurobindo Integral Yoga, they said instead of you awaken your chakras and Kundalini process from down to up, they said open yourself and the mother force is there. Just aspire for this force and mother's force, and this force will descend from up to down, descending. Just open yourself like a vessel and aspire for with your sincere aspiration, aspire for the mother, and when mother will start descending in you, she is the highest intelligent force. She knows how to awaken your chakras and what to close and what to open, and you are more safe. With Kundalini process, it is a hard process. Anything can happen. You need a very, very intelligent master, guru around you, near you, who can protect you and all these things. But with the mother, just aspire for the mother and she will protect you and she knows what to do with you and hand over yourself. So descending force, mother, now this descending force is a very, very strong active. You just open yourself, just remember her, just feel her, just give yourself to the mother. Mother means that who is controlling, who is the responsible, who is behind all this creation, that mother. And once she will start descending in you, she will open your chakras. And the main thing is the chakra means what? What means chakra? चक्रा और कहते हैं ना कौन से किस चक्र में पड़े हो भाई वही कहते हैं किस चक्रव्यूह में हो instead of all these chakras we should always in the divine chakra. Integral yoga is always live in the divine chakra. Understand? Divine chakra. Divine is the ultimate object. After this all chakras again you have to, so why not we just aspire only for the divine? Just live in the divine chakra, not with any other small chakra. We do not know these chakras. Because everybody has their own experience. Some say with 1 chakra, 2 chakra, 3 chakra, 100 chakra, 10 chakra, 9 chakra. It is infinite knowledge. Life is mystery. Knowledge is a mystery. Nobody knows what is the truth. You can have your own experience. If you have an aspiration for chakra, aspire with that. And just remember the divine always. Let the divine do this work to open your chakras, close your chakras. We do not know what is chakra, what is all these things. Try to live a simple life. Simplicity. Not become a guru or master and all these things. Just be simple like a child. Offer yourself. And see, life will give you everything. Life is a real, like a bag of possibilities. The whole world's possibilities life wants to give to you. So just aspire with sincere aspiration, simplicity, naturality, like a child, and just don't try to become something and don't try to just to allow any ego to interfere in your life, and then see that how everything will start coming out. But said the whole world's possibilities wants to come out. But we, with our nature, close ourselves and not able to live with the best possibilities. Divine is the real chakra. Always feel that you are in the divine chakra.
So, because I've just heard Guru speak before the importance of the thought Guru to, I guess, liberate, for the path of liberation. And I don't really understand what a Satguru is, and I was wondering if you...
The thing is, we cannot. There are all kind. You are a guru. Everybody is a guru here. There are all gurus. Everybody has their own different knowledge, and everybody is, because divine is a subject. Whatever you can speak, nobody can cut it. Nobody can say, because this is a so vast field. So whatever, so many people they are speaking about according to their experience, their understanding, their knowledge, and all these things. It is you. You choose what you want. Your life is yours. You're not born to give your life to anyone. But whatever you can is from any religion, any philosophy, any tradition, anything. If anything good comes to you to improve yourself, to make you better, take it from everywhere and use it and improve yourself, live better. But don't give your life to any guru or any master or anything and all these things.
Elizabeth.
Yeah, I have a question, maybe similar, maybe you just answered it. But I've been following the teachings of Paramahansa Yogananda, and I do the yoga and meditation that he's teaching. would you recommend, is it good to mix? Or within, can I continue that practice and also be like a child and ask for the mother's blessings? Or is that a contradiction? Do you know what I mean?
This is a big market. Yes, you choose what you want. If anything you feel is good, so take it from there, use it. But don't give your life to any religion or any philosophy or any tradition or any culture or anything. Keep your aloofness, aloneness alive. Divine is with you, live with the divines.
So there's no rules. It's not like, oh no, I can't do this or I can only do that. I can play around.
Guru? Actually, Guru is an attitude. Activate your Guru attitude. Inside Guru is there. When you born, the Guru born with you. And he will never leave you, remember it. Mother said, find your Guru inside. Your soul is your Guru. If you're not able to find that Guru, then you can find Guru everywhere. Gurus are available. But if you have a very sincere aspiration, Guru will come to you.
Thank you for saying
Guru is attitude. Attitude means learning attitude. If I have a learning attitude, then everything is a Guru for me. A mosquito can teach you very many beautiful things. Everything all around us. So there are some traditional things. Some traditions they give very much importance to Guru and all these things. Mother said, I not came here to become a Guru. Aurobindo also said, they not came here to become a Guru and all these things. Guru is, if you are open, aspiring and learning, then Guru is always with you. And this Guru is the real Guru, your soul.
Can you speak about Sri Aurobindo's Gayatri Mantra and why was it significant for him to have another Gayatri Mantra? And why only the Gayatri Mantra did he pick to say that it has to have another form, another words?
You know, some mantras are very, very good, but some mantras also makes us limited. Understand? Om Namah Shivaya, so only Shivaya. Om Namo Vasudevaya, so only Vasudevaya. We do not know because Sri Aurobindo said Om Namo Bhagavate. Om Namo Bhagavate. Oh divinity, make us like as you are. Gayatri Mantra of Sri Aurobindo, he make this Om Tat Savita Varam Rupam Jyotihi Prasadhimahi Yanna Satyen Dipyet. The other Gayatri Mantra is with the Gayatri Mata, Gayatri Mantra. So he said that this mantra is okay, mantra, sometimes remember it. There are mantras of all the forces. Many mantras, you are just chanting this mantra and just for some purpose. Mantra of fire, mantra of earth, mantra of moon, sun, so many. But we want the mantra of the supreme mantra. Any mantra which can connect you with the infinity. Understand? Every god, they have their different territories, different programs, different powers. If you want water, you have to chant the mantra of a water god. In India, so many, all the gods, they represent different departments. So, according to that, but if we want the infinite, divinity, divine, so all the mantras of this Sri Aurobindo belongs to the divinity, not to anyone like that.
In the Gayatri Mantra, the other Gayatri Mantra which is outside Sri Aurobindo, that is not.
No, the thing is, everything is, I said, it's a big market. So you according to your understanding, according to your aspiration, according to your things are available. If that attracts you, give you okay. So there's nothing.
Why didn't he pick only that one to have another version? There was only mantra that he picked Gayatri Mantra to make it.
But maybe Aurobindo in his consciousness, he designed it, he decided, who knows. Om Namo Bhagavate. Oh divinity, make us like as you are. So
Sri Aurobindo's Gayatri is Om Tat Savitur Varam
Om Tat Savitur. Yenna
Satyena Dipaye.
Yes.
She's asking that's different from the one Vishwamitra has given. Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimani Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. So Gayatri is a meter, and any rishi, if you see Sri Aurobindo as a rishi, he has received it in a particular meter. So it's not Sri Aurobindo's Gayatri.
And he improved it. He improved that mantra. It is good that you can improve. Always something is there. Some great people comes. You are lakir ke fakir. Not follow the same. You make your own line, and he improved that mantra. He was having that power to improve. So it's okay. And that is the beauty of evolution. Things, I said, knowledge also expires. According to the need of the time, knowledge comes, situation comes, and then that all the knowledge comes to little bit accelerate the speed of the process of our evolution. When after time another knowledge come, no knowledge is the last knowledge, no realization is the last realization, no enlightenment is the last enlightenment. So this is the beauty of this game of life, that infinite possibilities, unending improvement process, unending learning. So that gives joy. So just imagine that how important this human life, how important you are, how important is this opportunity, that endless improvement is possible.
This Gayatri is linked to supramental energy, supramental consciousness.
Supramental consciousness.
Can we talk about what was the supramental consciousness?
मेरे को भी नहीं पता what is supramental consciousness, but supramental, Sri Aurobindo used one word, supramental. Mother said, now, because there are many forces, Mother said, there are still some forces, they are packed, they are not opened. And with the tapasya of Mother Sri Aurobindo, they able to open some new forces from this planet, something from who are controlling this earth system. So they call these forces supramental forces. On 29th of February 1956, Mother said, I went to somewhere in space, someplace, and there I, with the golden hammer, break the doors and open these new forces. And these new forces, they are now descending on this earth. And these forces, they are now transforming the system, the life, the elements, the substance of everything, all the elements. And these new forces, they will create some sort of they will accelerate the speed of the process of this all. And with that, there are possibilities that there will be a divine life with a divine consciousness in a divine body is the next step of the evolution. Aurobindo Yoga is not a yoga of enlightenment or realization or to moksha or nirvana, nothing like that. It is just to live this life for the divine only and feel like that you are in the divine and divine is in you, and with that, just live for the divine, work for the divine, adore for the divine, and let the divine do his, her work with us.
Talking about surrender a lot. But how does one surrender?
The thing is, it is not a mental thing that I have to surrender. You cannot say, I am surrendering. In our life, we have already surrender our life to, you can see, we have surrendered to ignorance. We have surrendered to falsehood. We have surrendered to our likings, disliking, preferences. We have surrendered to our attachments. It happened, automatically it happened, surrender. But surrender is a consequences, it happens. You know, when you feel love, Sometimes we feel love, no? Love for some. So, when in love, surrender automatically happens. When your faith grows, surrender automatically happens. First, faith grows, faith, love. And one automatically, once you never feel that I surrender, but it's the power of faith, power of this love itself connect you, put you, hand over you to whom you love, to whom, wherever your faith is. But one can little bit with our whatever little bit understanding is there with that, try yourself, offer yourself with your prayers, with your understanding, oh divinity, oh nature, I am here, take me, give me. Sometimes life gives us different, create different situations, and some situations, some pressures awake us, and sometimes some consciousness, new consciousness help us to think like that, how I can offer my life to the divine, how can I give my life to the divine. So from your side, whatever is your understanding level, try to give yourself, but without love, without faith, surrender not happens. We are already in the divine. To whom we have to surrender? Understand? Divine live in me, I live in the divine. Why I have this unnecessarily, why I have created that I am separate? So there are so many different ways to understand these things. Never feel that I am separate from the divine. Without divine, we cannot exist. Because of the divinity, we exist. Divine presence is always there inside. How more and more we awaken about that? How more and more we can establish connection with that?
After getting some kind of knowledge, me as atheist, I couldn't accept God, just like in my country, Christianity. So there is just one God, which I couldn't accept it, only one God. That's why I like India, because there are so many things. I also like the Vedas, which we are sourcing now from them, but still, this is the kind of limit we have, because the Vedas, as people say, they are all ancient, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, we don't know. But it's just some kind of limit. There was something before these Vedas appeared. And I heard also about the Yuga. And Yugas, they have a certain limit. And I don't know, like they said that we are in Kali Yuga at the moment. So it means that in that period, Vedas are like the knowledge, but maybe there is something which is for another source, and it's not only related to India, because we mainly consider that it will be related, and the gods are sitting in India, which is not true. So, do you have any evidence or source which came before Vedas? In maybe, I don't know.
What was your question? Last question?
If Swamiji has some evidence or something like, or he is sourcing from Vedas, the knowledges which he is then spreading, or there is something even beyond.
This all is evidence. We are all here divine beings. We are all gods here. God is a concept. What is God for me? Everything is a God. We are all God, disgusted gods, covered with some different clothes. Man is a disgusted God. Disguised God. Disguised God. So we are all gods, slowly. So God. The thing is that there is no end and beginning of this game. So one should not complicate and confuse oneself. Life is here and now, and knowledge and all these things, Vedas, all these things, Sri Aurobindo said, Don't even stop this Veda. Okay, Vedas are there, but we are carrying inside beyond Vedas. Much more Vedas are still inside, which are not manifested. So I said, no, knowledge is a lost knowledge.
Can you share with us understanding our own divinity, a divine counterpart? I feel like in the past I was trying to find that outside of myself. And now that I understand that I am divine, how my divine counterpart comes into this space. If in any case I want to create life, but how can I do it without losing myself?
We have nothing to lose. This is the beauty that never think that, never, what we have to lose? We all came from the nothingness, again go back to the nothingness. In between, whatever you think that is just only the most beautiful thing in the life is this: we have nothing to lose here, anything. Always you are with your fullness, completeness, totality. So just so try not to very much complicate yourself with this kind of thinkings. Why we confuse ourselves with this kind of thoughts? God, simple thing is that life is given to us. This life is given to us. Now, what do you want to do with this life? Tell me. Ask yourself how you want to live it, and whatever way clarity comes to you, live with that, and that's all. Even not very much complicated and confused with God and all these things. We are here to live. Remember it. With a living attitude, exist. Only live, live, live. Living is most important. From millions of years, we not even till today, we do not know what to do with this life and how to live it. And this God and all these things, they confuse us, complicated everything. Be simple, be natural, be like a transparent, like a child. Day is given to us. Live it with your best attitude, best nature, best aspiration, whatever is the best in you. Understand? And establish a very, very good connection, relation with yourself. We have to live here with our whole life with ourselves. So make your good relation with yourself. And as better you can think that, as good you can feel that, as best you can imagine that, whatever the best you can do that. And if you will know how to live it, all the gods, they will come to you. Understand? Because nature wants that we live, we born to live. Nature created all these things to live. We are learning, we do not know what to do with, how to live. So many information, so many knowledges comes, and still we are illiterate. So just only think that how this present moment which nature, divinity has given to me, what is the best use of that? How this life can be more useful, meaningful, joyful, blissful. Understand? We are a blissful consciousness. We are blessed and blissful consciousness. This is our true identity. Understand? Blessed, always feel blessed. And with this, which is our true identity, blissful consciousness, live with that.
I was just wondering, maybe you'll have the same answer of simplifying and surrender, but I was wondering if we should be, like, if you have meditation every night for 1 hour, and I've been attending a little, but I've noticed that, like, when I'm sitting, sometimes I'll have a headache or like something. I feel like there's some blockage to like the full expansion. And I was wondering if we should just keep sitting even if like we have a headache, or and then should we be striving for samadhi? Is that a goal? Should we be trying to go to samadhi? And if so, how?
To sit in meditation is good. Sit means sit, just sit. Don't do anything, just sit. So sometimes we start doing something. And then when doing something, sometimes we create a headache with that. So actually meditation means which can bring you more near to yourself is a meditation. So when we sit there, it is just like that. That is a good time that you can a little bit sit with your own company, enjoy your own self, enjoy your own company, and just more and more just offer yourself. But sometimes when we start doing activities in the name of meditation, a meditation is not an activity, remember it. The best thing is that well, you can sit and concentrate on your consciousness. And
Swamiji, thank you for what you're sharing. I really love everything you're saying about being natural and spontaneous and innocent like a child and just being simple. But when I read Sri Aurobindo's books, they're extremely elaborate of like hidden forces, subconscious, inconscious, supramental, imminent divine,
yes,
transcendental, cosmic. So which one is it? Because I feel like actually there's a lot of intellect and
yes.
systems in his
So read Mother. Because it's difficult. Mother is so simple, so easy, so clear.
Everything you're saying is making me feel very like child energy inside, and I'm really curious about how is a day in your life, or a little bit about your story, whatever you want to share.
Then a time comes when you have to decide what to do after finishing the things. Now, choice is the beautiful thing is we have always options and choice to choose. In India, when we born, in our family system, there is one something like they put in our mind that God lives in the Himalaya. You go in the cave, find a cave, and then do tapasya, and then something God will come and ask you what you want. This is very strong, like always in Indian tradition. So this thought was very strongly. I said, okay. I studied everything, whatever, but never with this intention that I have to become something or to. So few things was very clear. Never I have to do any job. Never to become a slave of anything. No, it was very clear. No marriage, no job, nothing. So this was from, and so that way journey started. So and then and so many, a very hard period, very strong period. It is not easy, but many experiences. Then I don't know what happened. How my first ashram, first I stayed many places, everywhere, but my first connection was with Mother and with the Mother's picture only. And there was one word was written there, "Oh beauty, you are my way to the divine." They said, "Oh beauty, you are my way to the divine." Something like this entered inside. I was in one place, in one ashram, that was Mother Sri Aurobido's ashram. And as soon as I entered there was one word was written there outside, "Oh beauty, you are my way to the divine." So, and I don't know what this word like entered inside, something like. And when I entered inside, there was a Mother Sri Aurobindo picture. But and first time I saw the picture, and something. Like, and that was the beginning. After that, I started reading Mother Shri Aurobindo there, everything. And all that thing means some clarity, more and more clarity, clear everything, and that way the journey started. And then first I went to Pondicherry, 82. First time I read this, went to Auroville. There I see this mother's dream, and this mother dream make me mad. I said, this should be somewhere in the Himalaya, somewhere here, because I was moving in this way. And this madness grown so much that whole day and night just only where is the place, how to create. I was not having place to live, place, even nothing to sleep, nothing to eat, nothing, like a beggar. There was time when you leave everything, it is beautiful, very wonderful experiences. But this fire was so strong that no, there is a place somewhere. It was very clear, place is there, and something like Auroville, we have to create it. So then, after disappears, one day, first time I came here, first time without, just entered in this land, I don't know who this land belongs, but like someone is waiting for you. The whole drama, this is the place, and then things starts happening. The mother knows. How she make you mad, and how she just then prepare you and do her work.
How do you meet your challenges, Swamiji? It's a very difficult path. How do you meet your challenges?
That is the most beautiful thing, that how life always comes to give you new lessons, to make you, to grow you, to make you more strong, to grow your faith. And the thing is, if we have no any problem or difficulty in the life, that is what kind of life is that? If in your life, always remember, we always want a comfortable life, always working hard day and night to comfortable, nothing disturbs, nothing, all these things. That is good, okay. Nature not likes that. Life always wants that you learn, you grow, you progress. Life always wants that how all your potential can come out, how you can become how your purpose of life can be fulfilled. So for that, life always creates so many situations, pressures, everything, to open yourself, to open your blockages, to awaken, open your locks, and to make your life. So that way, very, very hard period comes. Very, very difficult. You're living in without anything, just with your faith and all these things. And in this traditional area, we have a very fixed formation of ashrams. Ashram means this, Bandaras and Hanumanji, Shivaji, and all these things, and sadhus, and all this. So I can tell you one real, in the beginning. There was nothing here, only just 1-2 rooms, land, everything, and very few people. There was, now is a very big area, but there was not very big village and all these few things. So some situation happened, like how thing was clear, this is the mother ashram, and this is, so I start slowly, put there, this is Aurobindo ashram or after. But how the hostile forces, even I not know anybody, but how peoples they start creating problems. There's a big land. I was having a big land, very big land. But people only think that land, how to acquire the land and all these things. So this way, governments created one problem. Government created misunderstanding because of their selfishness with the village peoples, and they put on this land a sealing act. And when they put sealing act, so lots of land, they said that this land now, ashram is this land and this is sealing land and all this thing. And it was a beginning how the journey started. I went to court and everything and all these things that I got a stay order from the court. So now see, I was having a stay, and now the government always, they have to show their progress report, how much land they have distributed and how much all these things and that. So one day what happens, they start distributing our land. They make this family planning camp, and whoever will do this family planning and all this, they start distributing land to them people. So what? And when I see that they are giving small pieces to the peoples, again I went to the court and got a fresh stay order. So many people, they already acquired the land. Many people, they did family planning operation and all these things. And when I got the stay order, the police came and threw them out. So all these village people became my enemies. So then they see that how. So they start doing all their whatever is processes to do whatever they can do, because. And there was a big, said all the villages, 2,000, 3,000 people, and I am alone one side, and police and all these things. So that time, I was, because I inspired from Pondicherry, Mother Ashram, I was living like just like a simple, with not sadhu clothes, not anything. So when something happened, very tense situation, people want to kill you, this, you, all this, and so on. Then all the police was with me. Then the police inspector said, first of all, tell us that who are you? What is this place? I said, this is ashram. Who I this is, I said, he said, no, these people think that, no, if it is ashram, how you know, how you can tell them this is ashram? They said, no, this is just a land, and he's just there. Then the policeman said, you please change your name. I said, no. I said, okay. He said, put there like a ashram. And then something happened. He said, change your clothes also. A situation happened. I said, okay. I changed the name. It is a Arvali ashram. But like, then I put my name, change also name. Make a big word. Then change the clothes, sadhu clothes, and 50% problem solved. Like so many different situations happen. I said, if this is mother's work, if I have to do the mother work with any cloth or anything, that is not important. Name change, not change, all this. So like this way, many, very, all till today, you said how you face, just 5 days back, the notice came that we have to break your Gaushala. I said, where is the bulldozer? Bring bulldozer and break it. So then this is a surprise, I said. So therefore, yesterday I went to meet Chief Minister. I met him. I said, what you are doing this? So he's give the order, he said. So always situations are there. Here, so all government comes, everything comes, but there are land mafias are there. Village mafias are there, government mafias. People only see the land. So problem never ends. But all these problems, they help you to make you famous. I even not know in the news, but yesterday newspaper you see. They said, oh, there is a news about ashram. I said, okay. So how things, they help and all these things.
Swamiji, I wish to share something with you and the group. what you said about, the image of the Swamiji in ashram is so entrenched in our minds. When I came in and there was this gentleman and there were a few people around and we went to register our name with Pragati and I asked her, where's the Swamiji? I said, where is Swamiji? She said, Udhar hoga, in his room. I said, theek hai. Then somebody else also joined the group and suddenly everybody turned around and said, Swamiji, Swamiji. I turned around, I see a gentleman in jeans and t-shirt. I said, Swamiji, why is he not in saffron clothes? And it is so deeply entrenched, and of course I did not scholar. It's actually quite amazing that we do look for these, symbols in order to accept.
There is one more question. Like when you came to, how you came to this? Like were you attracted? Have you felt something that you chosen this place or?
When this madness came that there should be a Auroville in the Himalaya, I start searching place in the Himalaya. And see, in one place there is a Tungnath area, and there I discussed with this main priest of the temple. He said, okay, you can take as much land you want. We can give this land, just Tungnath area. They make a meeting with the village committee, and I told them we have something like this. They said, okay, we will give the land. But this land was so high, so very far, and 4 months there is snow. I said, all this, what? Now one more very true experience. There was a land of Birla, just very near, 10 kilometers from here. I went to Birla. I said, we want this. He has 100 acres of land there. And somehow we come in contact with Birla, and I told him I want this our land for this work. And there was one connection. They said, they give me 10 acres of land. He said, okay, you can take 10 acres and start. I said, no 10 acres, we want 100 acres. Look, and when he gave us 10-acre land, I with my friends, I was having some like Fakkad sadhu friends with me, and we did a puja of this place. I said, this is the place. Bhumi puja and everything, whatever, very happy that, okay. He said, you start and then maybe after they will give you more. And we did everything, and then I asked them, okay, give us all land. He said, no, we will not give you all land. I said, if you not want to give all land, then we not want this land. Just last month, there was an invitation from one university. It was an international conference that they called me. I went there. And I said them, in which place we are sitting. This about 40 years back, this place was a Birla place, Birla land. And I went to the Birla and I told him, give us this land. And I did puja and everything. And the idea was to make a university there. And I said, look, that I did puja here for a university, and now there is a big university there. Shantikund University. It's a big, huge university. Beautiful. And then in the same times, this land was here. I came to this land and this came. I said, look, 40 years back, we did a puja for a university, and just 10 days before, we did inauguration of this University here. So how the dream from that time fulfill after 40 years, it is not that it is a new, from when I came here first, still near the board, near the gate, our main gate, there is a very old board, Sri Aurobindo University. 40 years back, I make this board, Sri Aurobindo University. And now after 40 years, we able to inaugurate Sri Aurobindo University. How nature preparing. And this also inauguration is not only like, this inauguration is now the next project, next work, which is a Akhand Bharat, Hindu Rashtra, Vishwa, like a university or something like a Sansthan. So work never stop here, things always happens, problem always comes. And That is all a part of the process of life. So many different things. Can you imagine that without any advertisement, without anything, the whole world is connected with this Ayurveda. And nobody knows about Mother Sri Aurobindo. How the journey, so I traveled, I went, not my ego, but I'm just telling you, 12 times I have maken round the trip, like a parikrama, dharti ki parikrama 12 baar, 12 times. 100 countries, mother took me like this. And so many, in other countries, we did lots of work. Without any penny, once I went to the whole world, without any money inside, without any money. Can you imagine? Once I went, always something start happening, and every year I was start going to all over many different countries. And once I started my journey, and I forget even few dollars, few money. When I went to the airport, I saw, oh, today I have no money with me, nothing.
Passport?
And only passport, only money. And I said, okay, let us see what is the new experience today. So when I went to New York, I was having 2, 3 bags always carried to, and I was not having even $5 for the trolley. So one lady was sitting with me, and when I was sitting, she said, "Please help me when you go. Help me for my luggage." I said, "Okay, I will help you." So now I was having 3 big bags. I always carry books and many things of me. So I started what to do with this. So then I saw this lady. I said, "Give me $5 to take a trolley." So she gave me money. I took the trolley. I put my luggage, her luggage, and so I my now my next flight was after 8 hours, 8, 9 hours. So I have to take rest. What to do? I went to this houses. There are always the guest houses in the airport. I went to this rest house. I said I have no money, nothing, but I want to take rest here. So always you have to pay $20, 30. He saw me like this. I was always with this dress. He said, "Okay, no problem, come." Look, so I entered inside. I was sitting there reading. I was just reading there. One man saw me from backside, and he came to me. I said, "Yes." He said, "I saw you from backside. I look like my Guruji is sitting there." I said, "Okay, it doesn't matter. I'm not your guru, but okay, tell me, sit." So he started talking with me and he asking me where you are, what you are. I told him that I have this. And after 10 minutes talk, he said, "I want to give some donation." No, 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 keep it with you. No need to donation. So he took the money and he put back. Again, he put back inside. I said, no need, no need. So then I surprised that how mother is so worried that I have no money and he sent this man to give me money. So, so I said, okay. So my next stop was Colombia. So I was knowing that when I reach Colombia, people will be there. So sometimes it travel whole world every year, mother arrange everything and all these things, and you come back and how it's without anything. How much this is the mother's power. This is mother's love. This is mother's way. How she connect you with the whole world, and the whole world start coming here in this jungle. Nobody knows about our Rayawala, this place, and that way, slowly, how things. And now people are here from last 30 years, 40 years, people are connected with this place. And this way, more than 150 countries already came here. Always somebody's coming. So I think the most important thing in the life is your real, sincere aspiration for the divine. And when that call or that aspiration is there, the, that whole this vibration reach everywhere, and all the forces they knows that, and they then do their work. I never did till today. I never do yoga. Really, so many things happen, but I said I never do yoga. This yoga, what I do, only this, only feel love for the mother.